A model after model, a woman after woman, youthful, beautiful, clad in colorful, occasionally diaphanous clothes in the style of old Greek and Roman civilization, languorously posing against a carved marble structure. That summarizes the art of John William Godward. Theme of this video is Women in Art of John William Godward and what these portraits of women tell us about the artist's mind. Art of John William Godward. Just one look at his paintings and the first impression the viewers have is beautiful, dreamy, and utterly pointless. His art was probably the culmination of a lot of influences accumulating over his lifetime and what was probably in vogue at that time. This artist was in love with the glorified past of Greek and Roman civilizations. He was in love with marble structures. He was in love with women. He combined all three loves into his art. Young, beautiful women, clad in colorful Greek and Roman clothes, posed against carved marble structures, and all of this painted in a neoclassical style of painting. Women of John William Godward. Women in his paintings do nothing in particular. They lie about on the marble floor, cushioned by animal skins. They look ponderously at some object, maybe a flower or a bouquet. They see their reflections in the mirror. They look at something that is out of frame. Or they look directly at the viewers. They occasionally hold some object in their hand, a tambourine, a mirror, a beads necklace, a flower, a fan, a feather, a fan of feathers. Only few paintings depict these women actually doing anything, sewing something, drawing with a pencil on a paper, writing a letter, playing with a bird, or playing a flute. They look largely preoccupied in adorning themselves in colorful, soft, silky clothes, occasionally too transparent to make them look semi-nude. Men do not make any appearance in these paintings, and when they do, a couple of times, they appear largely as a foil to these women. Women in these paintings look content and comfortable with themselves. They seem assured of their femininity and feminine charm. They are not adolescent young girls, but mature women confident about themselves. Seeing women portrayed like these from today's perspective seems impractical. What's the point of all this? Today's women also pose in such manners on fashion magazines, but they are actually selling something, some commodity, some idea, some ideology. What do the women in these paintings have to offer? My guess? Nothing. These women are there just to convey the idea of beauty in the artist's mind, that's all. Beauty for beauty's sake, no practicality as such. 80 and 18. No doubt the artist was obsessed with youth, especially youthful women. In this one painting titled 80 and 18, he shows us an old man seated on a marble bench covered with tiger skin, eating a pomegranate, a fruit symbolizing youth. With a mischievous smile on his face, this old man is looking at a young girl, probably 18. The girl is looking away from the old man and looking at the viewers. One can understand what is going on in the old man's mind. The girl seems either to be unaware of the old man's intentions or is unfazed by his intentions in spite of her diaphanous clothes giving hints of the contours of her body. Her pose is confident and not at all uncomfortable in the presence of this old man. She is reclined away from him, probably even suggesting her disgust towards him. Mind of John William Godward. Looking at all these paintings, the contrast of hard marble structures and soft, youthful female flesh is unmissable. What was he trying to convey by composing these two elements in the same frame again and again? My guess is he probably just got more pleasure out of combining these two. Youthfulness of a female flesh is fleeting when compared with hard marble that can last for ages. Was he wishing to immortalize the soft female flesh he so adored by mixing it with hard marble like some kind of a sculpture? These are only guesses. When most of the artists give in to the temptation of self-love every now and then, doing elaborate self-portraits, this reclusive artist probably didn't have much self-love. His only portrait is assumed to be this one, but it also is uncertain since we don't have any of his photographs or other documents because his family burned all his papers, being ashamed of his suicide. John William Godward committed suicide at 61 out of depression because, as he put it, the world was not big enough for him and Picasso, meaning world could not accommodate his neoclassical art and modern art. It is a tragedy that an artist's life should be dictated by public taste, that a beautiful mind like this artist would feel so rejected from the contemporary art world for his art style that he chose to end his life rather than depart from the art style that he devoted his entire life to. Thank you for your attention.